Hi everyone, it's time for another video. This one is going to reflect on the last month. Today is April 26th. On March 26th, I walked out of my house and had 2 arms and went about my day like nothing was ever going to change. Just had a good day at work. Got off a little early. I had court about my stepdaughter. Went and then I went and met some friends and we had a good evening. And then at some point in that evening, there was an accident and I lost my arm. It is what it is. But I just wanted to reflect over the last month. I guess when I woke up from surgery, I was pretty distraught, but they gave me some medicine and went back to sleep. And I woke up and guess what? I was positive. I was positive that everything was going to be okay. And over the last month, I've had my ups and downs. I've had moments that really just hit me hard. But I've chose to remain positive. So some of those moments that hit me hard are things that are everyday life. Things that you don't think about. Like I said in other videos, I put my coat on and the arm was just flapping. And that was hard for me because the last time I wore that coat, I had the arm in that sleeve. Giving my daughter a hug when she was upset. When you wrap someone in a hug, you embrace them. You embrace them with both arms. And so to not be able to put that other arm around her, that was a hard one. To not be able to put my arm around my husband and embrace him the way you want to, just to show that love. Sometimes it feels right now like I'm giving a one-arm, sidearm hug. And those are just like, hey, okay, see you later. Hugs to family when you're leaving, a quick hug here or there, whatever. Or a friend at the end of a party. That person that's always a hugger, you give that sidearm hug. And not just a quick hug, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean anything. It's just not the same as when you embrace someone with both arms. I'm sure some of you will understand that. I've done silly things over the last month. The other day, I had my coat in my hand and wanted to pick something else up, and I threw my coat to my other arm like it was there, and it fell to the floor. And both me and my husband giggled because it was just funny because, it was there before. Some of the other hard moments are the fact that I spent 14 days out of the last month in the hospital. I missed that time with my daughter who is graduating in a month. That's really hard because once she graduates, she's going to live at home for a little while. I don't know how long, but it's just precious moments and precious time that I lost. I'm glad to be home now. I hope I don't end up back in the hospital. I had a really bad infection that they had to go in and clean out. And luckily we caught it and I didn't get a worse infection and become septic and get really sick. But I did lose precious time at home. My son, who has struggled in the past, started a new school this year, and he's done amazing, and I'm so proud of him. But in the last month, he's kind of backslid to some of those behaviors that he was having before, and that he told me it's because I'm not here, and he misses me, and that was really hard on him, and so we talked about that. My 16-year-old who plays softball is trying to be strong and not show anyone her emotions, but I've heard from other people that she really struggled with the fact that I wasn't home. My kids have never known a time when I've been gone for so long. When I spent 5 days in the hospital the first time, that was a long time. And then the next time I spent 9 days in the hospital. That was really hard. We talked on the phone, we FaceTime, we did things like that, but it's nothing like being at home and being able to hug your mom and tell her face to face how much you love her or how great your day was or how sucky your day was. So those are some of the low times. some of the great things that have happened is my perception on life. I learned because of the fact that I could have lost my life in 2 instances the night that this happened, that every day is a gift. You need to look at every day as a gift. Yes, you can have bad days. And you know what? You can have days where you stay in bed all day and it is a terrible day. And that's okay. As long as you remember, life's a gift. You need to embrace every day that you open your eyes and are able to get out of bed. Because you don't know when that next day is going to be. Don't take the little things for granted, because you don't know when you're not going to be able to do something. I am not able to embrace my children with the hugs the way I want to. I'm not able to cut up some of my food that I used to be able to do. It's hard to open a bottle of water. Heck, I can't even carry 2 things around, so don't take the small things for granted. Driving right now, I'm not allowed to drive for a little while until I go back to the doctor. I'm not allowed to go to work, and anyone that knows me, excuse me, knows I'm a worker. I'm a busy lady. Sitting at home doing nothing is not for me. So, don't take those things for granted, be happy. Sit down and listen to your kids when they want to talk. I think that we were getting so busy in our lives that I was kind of like, okay, and they knew I wasn't really engaged. Sit down and engage with your kids and care about what they're saying. It may not be super important. It may not be, you may be really, really tired at the end of the day, but it's important to them. So sit down and listen and engage and talk to them. Spend time with them. I know how hard it is to be in a busy life and a million things going on, and at the end of the day, you just wanna crash and burn and not have to deal with anything, not have to do anything, but engage with your family, engage with them. Take the time to listen and support them. Like my oldest, I only have a month left of her having to be here. She's gonna turn 18 and graduate, and yeah, right now she says she's staying at home, but she has a boyfriend she's been with for over 3 years. Who knows when they're gonna say, okay, we're gonna live together. So embrace that time. And, I look at every day as a gift now. Another thing that I got out of this accident was bringing me closer to God. Like, a lot of people would have been angry at God and not understood why God did what he did. A lot of people would have. I don't know if I was that way initially when I came out of surgery, but when they gave me that medicine and I went to sleep, my honest opinion is that I had a conversation with him or something, because when I woke up, I knew everything was going to be okay, and I knew that God has a reason for everything. God has a reason that I lost my arm, and there's a reason I'm here, because let me tell you, I severed my axillary artery, and with that artery, you can bleed out in 2 minutes. I had smart family who put a tourniquet on, but my surgeon also told me that your artery has the ability to clamp shut, and mine clamped shut and was sealed better than he's ever seen anyone else's. So that tells me I was meant to be here in that instance. And then the other time was when they gave me a medicine my body didn't react well to, and they had to bag me for 30 minutes. I came out of that. I didn't completely quit breathing. I just went real shallow where they had to bag me. But there was 2 instances where there was a possibility I could not be here. But for some reason, God kept me here. He just kept me here with 1 less limb. That's okay. It is what it is. I'm going to learn how to live this life. So I've grown closer in my faith. I've started to go to church as much as I can. I have met a new church family that cares about me a lot. It's funny because I've only been to that church twice. Once before, I went once right after my accident, And then just this weekend, and I was spent 9 days in the hospital, and that's why I haven't been there more. And when I walked in that church, most people knew my name. And most people came up to me and said, I've been praying for you. How are you doing? I can't believe you're just still walking in here smiling. And that felt good. It filled my heart with joy. So it's a small but mighty church, and they're just amazing. I definitely felt the pull of God before this accident, and I feel it even stronger now. So my faith is going to get better. I'm going to go to church. Oliver, my son, he wants to go to church with me. He's excited that that's something me and him are going to get to do together. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be something that brings maybe me and him closer together. And guess what? It's all because of this arm. So that's another positive thing that's come out of it. Another thing that's positive that's come out of it is there's amazing people in this world. Like, you look around and there's so much negativity on the news, and people walking down the street and in the newspaper and on Facebook and on any kind of social media. Everything's so negative, and that you think, man, is there no good people left in this world? Let me tell you, there are. I've had people reach out to me that don't even know me and just tell me, wow, you're doing really great. Wow, I really like that your attitude's positive. A friend of mine at work, she organized this auction to help raise money for medical expenses and anything that we need to, like, adaptive equipment for the home. And it did really well. And I don't know most of those people on there, but they wanted to help and support someone that's been through something really tough in their life. And that was amazing to me. It's amazing that there are still good people out there. Like, it's so good to see that. I think we hear so much about the bad that it's so nice to see that there are really good people left in this world. So, I just want everyone to know, remain positive. Whatever you're going through in your life, you can beat it. I am beating this. I change my dressing every day, and it looks amazing right now. And I'm hoping before long I won't have to have these funky looking dressings on, because that's not really what my arm looks like. But stay positive. You can beat any situation. Positivity definitely makes things go better. There's studies out there that if you stay positive, you heal quicker. So whatever you're going through, try and stay positive. It could be worse. It really could. There could be something worse going on. I don't know your situation. I'm not going to pretend to, but it could be worse. You could have not woke up today. So take every day as a gift, stay positive, talk to people if you're down, reach out to them and tell them so they can help you through it. Just remember, there are good people in this world that truly want to help, and I'm one of them. So like I said, you can always reach out. Like, I'm on Facebook. My name is Stephanie Murphy. Right now I have an orange ribbon for Limb Loss Awareness Month. But you can reach out to me. Like, I will listen. I am not letting this get to me. I want to get back to work, which hopefully when I go to the doctor next week, he says I can go back to work somewhat. But every day that I wake up is a gift. And I want you to know every day you wake up is a gift. No matter what's going on in your life, every day that you wake up is a gift. Take that opportunity to be positive. Maybe take that opportunity to make someone else feel better. If you're able, sometimes all it takes is a smile. Sometimes all it takes is, I like that shirt, or, oh, your makeup looks pretty, or, oh, look at your hair. Did you do something different? Take that opportunity to make someone's day. Sometimes just one of those comments makes someone's day. So I'm choosing to do that. I'm choosing to stay positive. I'm choosing to take a positive outlook on life, and I want you all to do that too. I'm doing great. Like I said, I have my moments. I cry over stupid stuff like not being able to find jeans that I can pull up and not have to button, because that's hard. It's hard to button them. I cried over that one day because I couldn't find the jeans that I wanted to, that were easy to wear. Like I said, I cried over the hug. I hate it that I can't put my own jewelry on. Just there's things. It's a lot. On top of everything else, I have a little bit of vertigo right now. So I have chronic vertigo. It had went away for a long time, but it's back, and I have a little bit of it right now. It's actually better, or I wouldn't be making this video, but I have that right now. But I'm choosing to stay positive, looking at the small things. I was able to take a shower by myself the other day. I've learned to do a lot on my own in a short amount of time. But getting off on a tangent. Anyway, stay positive. Help others stay positive. Say positive things to someone. If you see someone's not doing so well or not having a great day, ask them what you can do to make it better. That's really what I wanted to say. Reflect over the last month. It's been a rough one. Like I said, 14 out of 30 days I was in the hospital. That's a long time. But I'm better. I have a great surgeon who really listened to me, spoke to me, made sure what my needs were. I expressed to him, we've got to get this in. The last time I was in the hospital, the first surgery, he came in and talked to me, and I said, okay, whatever you have to do, we need to get this under control, and it needs to be good. I said, because I have a lot going on in May. My daughter has National Honor Society dinner. My daughter has graduation. She has prom. She has all this stuff in May. So we got to get this under control, because when I leave, I'm not coming back. And he said, Stephanie, we're going to take our time, and we're going to make sure that infection's under control so that you don't have to come back in May. And I was like, okay. And he did. And that's why I had 3 surgeries while I was in there that time, because he made sure that this was going to heal right this time. If it doesn't, that's not his fault. He really tried. So that's up to the man upstairs, I guess, at this point. So, and let me tell you, if I get an infection and have to go to the hospital, they're going to have to give me a leave of absence so I can go do all those things, because I'm not missing those special moments. But anyway, all right, guys, stay positive. Have a great outlook on life. There's amazing people out there. If you're having a bad day, reach out to one of them. Reach out to me. I'm One-Armed Nurse. I'm going to get back to that. That's the name of my YouTube channel. Hit the bell, subscribe to my channel, and reach out if you need anything. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a blessed day. All right. Thank you. Bye.